Carl Jung once said that when the unconscious overwhelms the conscious mind, it can destroy the individual instead of transforming him. Few lives illustrate this as tragically and brilliantly as Friedrich Nietzsche's. Nietzsche didn't just write "Thus spoke Zarathustra," he lived it. He tried to embody the archetype of the prophet, the bringer of the new dawn, the one who dares to kill God and replace him with the ideal of the Übermensch, the higher man. But in Jungian terms, Nietzsche wasn't merely creating philosophy. He was possessed by an archetype, a force far greater than his ego could contain. Archetypes, Jung said, are like living gods within the psyche. They can elevate, inspire, or devour. The danger comes when the ego identifies completely with one of them. That's what happened to Nietzsche. He became Zarathustra. He stopped distinguishing himself from the voice of the archetype speaking through him. What was once revelation became obsession, and finally madness. For Jung, this was a descent into the shadow, the dark side of the psyche that contains everything we repress: pride, rage, divinity, and despair. When the shadow is not integrated, it doesn't vanish. It rules from the depths. Nietzsche's shadow wasn't evil, it was divine inflation, believing himself the vessel of ultimate truth. In Jung's language, Nietzsche was overtaken by what's called psychic inflation, when the ego expands to identify with the self, the totality of the unconscious. It's the most seductive danger on the path of individuation, to mistake the God within for oneself. That's why Jung wrote, "Beware of unearned wisdom." Nietzsche reached into the deepest layers of the collective unconscious, but without the grounding of a human soul, without humility, the archetype consumed him. Zarathustra did speak the truth, but the truth burned its prophet. If you want more Jungian stories about archetypes and the mind's depths, subscribe.